The story moved in a direction where Jim Gordon is starting to stand his ground so much more that it's starting to bother Harvey Bullock, and I like this. Mackenzie is playing the young Jim Gordon in a no-nonsense manner that he'll do whatever it takes to get things done in Gotham his way, the right way. We see more of an involvement with Bruce in this episode as he is determined to see that his parents' dream does not die with them in regards to the Arkham project, because their plan was to create a living situation that would benefit the less fortunate and the poor, and not create a mental asylum or a waste disposal site. Penguin is much more conniving and ruthless in this episode as he establishes his presence and is promoted to manager in Maroni's restaurant after the previous was taken out. I like the story of one assassin working for two mob bosses taking out public figures that would get the mayor to sway on the Arkham vote. And this would have major implications in the story of the balance of power between the two crime bosses in Gotham. There was more of an involvement this time around from David Mazouz and Jada Pinkett Smith respectively, and Jada just explored the range of Fish Mooney's darker and more seductive side, as Fish has no problems whatsoever getting future employees to work for their positions in a somewhat ruthless and sleazy manner. But that's a testament to Jada's acting credentials. She can be the voice of a fun-loving hippo in Madagascar and then play a sick, power-hungry crime boss in Gotham. Mackenzie, what is there to say about him? He put in another solid performance, and there is much more sympathy for him this time around, because as much as he wants to stick to his moral code of how he wants things to be changed in Gotham, he knows that his job and keeping secrets comes at a price, when Barbara highlights this by making him choose the job or her. Erin Richards has much more of an involvement when she's brought into the central picture and she confronts Jim about the appearance of Oswald Cobblepott. Speaking of Ozzy, Robin Lord Taylor has such range in this episode when he becomes Jim Gordon's unofficial eyes and ears on the streets, and to getting promoted in Maroni's restaurant and saving a huge portion of the money that was raided earlier. Mind you, that said, that was just down to Cobblepott's brilliant deception, and Robin just played it so calm and cool. I think this is easily the best episode the series has put out so far, when the writing has you guessing what's going on in the story. And to the creativity of the character of Gladwell, using that identity from a dead Gothamite of 5 years just as a means to shield his own identity. It does beg to question where this story will go now that certain parties are divided between duty and personal relationships. Dark times are ahead for this series, but in the world of Gotham, this is an everyday occurrence. Until next time, Gothamites, good night from the night.